Libra, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Here we go. Whew. Libra, you are hoping to drop not only a goal that you are reaching for, but your poker face regarding that goal. Okay. So, what do I mean by that? You were really striving for something, and this thing held a lot of importance to you. You felt like this was everything that needed to happen. So, you put other things aside in your life and you went towards this particular goal. You're now recognizing that there's something here that you don't want. So this could be a personal relationship, a friend, a family member, or even maybe even somebody you wanted to date, maybe somebody from the past that you went back to, and then you remembered, oh wait, this is why this didn't work out in the first place. This could be a vocational spread. You could have been hoping and wishing and praying for this one thing to happen, and now that it's happening, you're second guessing. Oh, is this what I really wanted to do? And the truth of the matter is, um, it's not a secret. Okay. Not only are you hoping to drop this goal that you had for quite a long time, this thing that you were putting all this time and energy into, but you're not keeping it secret that this isn't what you want anymore, or that you're second guessing going in that particular area, in that particular direction. The fear that you have is the Tower and the Nine of Cups in reverse. What this tells me is that you are afraid that you were working towards something that didn't have a solid foundation and is destined to fall apart anyway, but you were clinging to it almost in a codependent kind of nature. Like this thing was so important to you. Here's what I get. In your hopes, you want to drop something and you don't care who sees, who knows that this thing that you are currently working for, you don't want to work for anymore. Because as you were moving forward, you finally started to recognize that you bypassed a lot of red flags. Okay. That's what's happening. Because your fear is that you were so determined to reach this goal that you didn't build a good foundation for it. You kind of know it's not going to work out. You clung to the idea of the thing so much that you didn't see the red flags as you passed them. And now that you're looking back, you're recognizing these red flags and you're going, oh, wait, I was doing this for all the wrong reasons. Okay. So the reality is you're not strategizing for this anymore. You're not trying to manipulate the situation in order to reach that one goal. And instead, you're trying to turn the wheel of fortune or steer the ship into a better direction. Okay? You're you want to avoid the disaster and you're hoping it's not too late. Hmm. Oh, this one wanted to come out too. Okay. So you were actually, as you were moving forward, you were seeking advice from somebody who you thought was kind of a benevolent leader. But now you're recognizing that that person didn't really know what they were doing as much as you thought. Okay. You were also seeking the recognition of your peers in the process. So what I'm saying is you were looking to what everybody else was thinking because as you were moving forward, you were like, hey, should I do this? Hey, I'm going for this. Hey, I'm going for this. And what other people thought of you at the time really meant something. But now what they think doesn't matter. So even if they're still telling you to go in this direction, you're recognizing that this person and these people maybe didn't have the full story. I'm not saying they aren't good friends and I'm not saying that they didn't have your best interest at heart, but you may have, because like I said, as you went towards this goal, you bypassed some red flags. So maybe your friends didn't have all the information because you omitted it on purpose and you're finally starting to realize that yourself. You're like, oh, well, I didn't tell them about this and I didn't tell them about that. But the illumination that things may not be working out is exactly what you needed to be victorious in going in a new direction. So, yeah, it is kind of up to you. The confusion that you're going to have is explaining to this third party, or this particular group of people, why you're not doing it anymore, because you played it up, you polished it up. You're like, I'm doing this and I'm doing this because. Now you're going to actually have to look those people in the eye and say, hey, you know what? I didn't really think about this and I didn't think about that. And that's where I was talking about you're losing your poker face. You don't even care about that anymore, because steering away from this disaster is more important than losing your pride in front of your friends here, because ultimately they're your friends. They're going to stick with you no matter what, right? Libra, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. I'm glad you recognized that something wasn't all that it seemed in time for you to make a change before you went all in. That's a good thing. Like I said, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next week.